Welcome back, pop stars. I'm Rizzo.
I'm Benji.
And I love you most ardently.
Oh, is that a line from this?
You've never seen this movie, have you?
I have not seen this movie.
And what movie is it?
This movie is called Prejudice.
No. We're watching the 2005 Pride and Prejudice movie starring Keira Knightley and Tom Wambsgans.
You all have been asking for this one, and we've been dragging our heels for no particular reason. So now it's time.
You ready, Benji?
Yeah, I think let's get started.
3, 2, 1, engage. I can't believe you've never seen this.
I know.
Yeah, this is a good one. I remember really liking it. I remember my mom liked it.
I'm going to hate it. I've chosen
No.
that. I've decided.
It's fun.
I've decided.
Don't.
I hate it.
Benji. Bonjour.
Bonjour. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. There goes the baker with his tray like always.
Lydia?
Oh, and that's, oh my god, I'm fully blanking on her name, but the girl from Gone Girl. Oh, and Jena Malone.
Never mind that. There's Mr.
Oh,
Bingley
and Carey
from the North.
Mulligan? Jesus, I forgot how many actresses were in this.
Good heavens.
Good heavens.
People.
Is he amiable?
Who? Is he handsome?
With 5,000 a year, it would not matter if he had warts and a leer.
Who's got warts?
I will give my hearty consent to his marrying whichever the girls he chooses.
So will he come to the ball tomorrow, Papa?
I believe so.
Why can I not remember her name? My god. Rosamund Pike. Oh, the costumes are great.
What do I know the dad from?
Well, that's Donald Sutherland, who was President Snow in The Hunger Games.
There you go.
The room does not end the evening in love with you, that I am no judge of beauty. Or men. No, they are far too easy to judge. They're not all bad. Cumulus poppycocks in my limited experience.
Yeah, they just stopped everything.
So which of the painted peacocks is our Mr. Bingley?
Well, he's on the right.
And the person with the quizzical brow?
That is his good friend, Mr. Darcy.
Quizzical brow.
It's miserable, poor soul.
Mr. Bingley.
So Mr. Darcy is the middle one, right?
Yeah, Mr. Darcy's the one who looks like his cat just got ran over 20 years ago, but he hasn't gotten over it.
Yeah.
I'm delighted to make your acquaintance.
And may I introduce Mr. Darcy?
Oh, he's interested in Keira already.
Of course he is.
Wow.
Who wouldn't be?
The library at Netherfield, I've heard, is one of the finest in the country.
Yeah, it fills me with guilt. Not a very good reading.
I remember being surprised at how accessible this movie was, though.
Oh, nice.
I feel like
Okay.
I was like preparing for something Shakespearean, and then I watched it and went, oh, I get
Oh,
this.
yeah.
I understand what's happening.
It's just very proper English. Just very polite society English.
Will you dance, Mr. Darcy?
Not if I can help it.
Oh. Shut that shit right down.
Her face. She went,
Okay.
she didn't even look like rejected, just kind of, oh, all right.
Interesting.
You are dancing with the only handsome girl in the room.
But her sister Elizabeth is very agreeable.
Perfectly tolerable, but not handsome enough to tempt me. You'd better return to your partner and enjoy her smile.
Rude.
You're wasting your time with me.
Is that why you keep stealing glances at her? Oh, that's hurtful.
I'm not crazy. She seemed like she didn't want to be with the guy, but then the guy said, no, I don't want to be with her either. And she went, hang on. I get to decide that.
Yeah, but it's still like well, you don't ever want somebody to go, I guess she's cute, but she's not that cute.
No.
Like,
Obviously, that is uncalled for regardless.
That's
I just
hurtful.
meant before that.
Yeah. I don't know. She seemed like excited when like the new guy came and they were running around. So she's a little bit.
Maybe she was just wanting to be excited for her sisters. That's what I figured.
It is a pity she's not more handsome.
Mama?
Oh, but Lizzie will never admit that she's plain. Of course, it's my Jane who is considered the beauty of the county. When she was only 15, there was a gentleman so much in love with her, he did write her some very pretty verses.
And that put paid to it.
I thought that poetry was the food of love.
Of a fine stout love, it may. But if it is only a vague inclination, I'm convinced one poor sonnet will kill it stone dead.
So what do you recommend to encourage affection?
Dancing. Even if one's partner is barely tolerable.
Ooh. Oh.
He said, wait.
She's quick.
People are just going to be gushing over
Oh
the
my
fact that you're
God.
discovering Elizabeth Darcy or Elizabeth Bennet. Soon to be Elizabeth Darcy. I mean,
don't ruin it.
Do you really believe he liked me, Lizzie?
Jane, he danced with you most of the night and stared at you for the rest of it. Now, you're a great deal too apt to like people in general, you know.
Wow, they have all daughters.
The fourth with him is King.
1, 2, 3. There are 5 of them.
yeah, he better have some money. All them dowries got to give
Okay.
out.
When you die, Mr. Bennet, our girls will be left without a roof over their head.
A letter addressed to Miss Bennet, Mum, from Netherfield Hall.
Which Miss Bennet?
Yeah, which?
Aren't we all Miss Bennet?
Praise the Lord.
She's like, which one do you think? The one who always gets the mail.
It is from Caroline Bingley. She has invited me to dine with her.
Can I take the carriage?
She'll go on horseback.
Horseback?
What?
Now she'll have to stay the night, exactly as I predicted.
Your skills in the art of matchmaking are positively occult.
Huh.
Though I don't think, Mama, you can reasonably take credit for making it rain.
She looked at the freaking clouds in the sky.
My kind friends will not hear of me returning home until I am better, but do not be alarmed.
Is that why she made her take
Yeah.
the horse so she would get cold?
Elizabeth Bennet.
Hey, man, your arm's okay? You holding in a fart there? Oh my God, he just looks.
Hi! I mean,
Lord, Miss Elizabeth, did you walk here?
I did.
good lord.
I'm so sorry. How is my sister?
She's upstairs.
You good,
He
bruh?
is down.
Like,
all the way bad.
yeah, you've had 2 interactions, and you weren't very nice.
I understand why women love this movie so much. Who wouldn't want someone to just
To be that infatuated from day one.
I don't know who is more pleased at your being here, Mama or Mr. Bingley.
Okay. Has Mr. Bingley even been able to see you?
I know.
I hope he's not seeing you like this. I mean, I guess he already loves
Thank you
you,
for tending to
so.
my sister so diligently. She is in far better comfort here than she would have been at home.
It's a pleasure. Oh, not a pleasure that she's ill, of course. It's a pleasure that she's here.
He's half in love with her already, and he doesn't mind a bit that she hasn't a penny, for he has more than enough for the 2 of them.
So wait, they're just trying to get their daughters wedded off to rich people because they don't have any.
I think they don't have any money past when the dad dies.
You write
She's just
uncommonly
hanging out there,
fast,
too?
Mr. Darcy.
You're mistaken, I write rather slowly.
Do tell your sister that I long to see her.
I want them all to be vampires.
No, Benji. Just let them be human.
Well, I think it's amazing you young ladies have the patience to be so accomplished.
The word is indeed applied too liberally.
She must have a thorough knowledge of music, singing, drawing, dancing, and the modern languages to deserve the word.
And of course, you must improve her mind by extensive reading.
I'm no longer surprised at your knowing only 6 accomplished women. I rather wonder now at your knowing any. I never saw such a woman. She would certainly be a fearsome thing to behold.
Miss Elizabeth, let us take a turn about the room.
Either you are in each other's confidence and you have secret affairs to discuss, or you are conscious that your figures appear to the greatest advantage by walking.
How shall we punish him for such a speech?
You could always laugh at him.
Oh, no. Mr. Darcy is not to be teased.
Oh, he didn't like that at all.
And would you consider pride a fault or a virtue?
That I couldn't say.
Because we're doing our best to find a fault in you.
Maybe it's that I find it hard to forgive the follies and vices of others. My good opinion, once lost, is lost forever.
Oh dear, I cannot tease you about that. What a shame, for I dearly love to laugh.
A family trait, I think.
I don't fully understand everything that's being said, but I can understand expressions.
Yeah.
Benji, translate for me. Come on.
Yeah,
Where's
no,
my translation?
She was like, he doesn't like being teased. And he was like, yeah, because of this reason. And she said, yeah, it's actually a good reason. Can't laugh at you for that, even though I like laughing.
A Mrs. Bennet, a Miss Bennet, a Miss Bennet, and a Miss Bennet.
There you
For heaven's
go.
sake, are we to receive every Bennet in the country?
Probably. Oh, my God.
Who is this dark soul one?
Oh, I do hope you intend to stay here, Mr. Bingley.
How perfectly staged they
I find
are.
the country very diverting.
I find it perfectly adequate.
Mr. Bingley, is it true that you have promised to hold a ball here at Netherfield?
A ball.
Oh, do hold a ball, Kitty.
When your sister is recovered, you shall name the day.
Thank you for your stimulating company. It has been most instructive.
Not at all.
Get your family out of here.
Pleasure is all mine.
Get your money-grubbing family out
I
of
was about
here.
to say, I can't tell if she likes her or not.
She went. Oh.
She said, did you touch me? Oh. It's going to get inside and be like,
I have reason to expect expect an addition to our family party.
His name is Mr. Collins. He's the dreaded cousin. Who's to inherit? Indeed.
So that's why they need to get married.
Oh my god, her future villain in the Pirates of the Caribbean series.
Mr. Collins at your service.
Is that the guy?
Yeah, that's
Whoa.
Tom Hollander, not Tom Holland.
It's definitely not Tom Holland.
Are you familiar with Fordyce's sermons, Miss Bennet?
You mean cousin? Don't look at me like that.
Yeah.
Mrs. Bennet, it is my avowed hope that soon I may find a mistress, and I have to inform you that
I
my
don't mind
eldest
cousin
Miss
stuff.
Bennet has captured my special attention.
Unfortunately,
That's your cousin.
incumbent upon me to
Yes, but she's my first cousin. So you
Very
have
soon
your
be
cousins,
engaged.
and you have your first cousin. You have your second cousin.
But Miss Lizzie, next to her in both age and beauty, would make anyone an excellent partner. Not you agree, Mr. Collins?
The camera zoom is
You're
great.
right.
Indeed. Indeed. Very agreeable alternative.
To despair of the entire sex.
Yours, I believe.
Oh, Mr. Wickham.
He's quite agreeable
Oh,
looking.
Mr. Wickham.
Mr. Wickham's a lieutenant.
An enchanted
hurt.
lieutenant.
What are you up to, Liddy?
Did you bite your thumb at him? Ooh, disrespectful. What's he gonna do?
I don't remember. I think he's not good.
I can't be trusted. I have very poor taste in ribbons. And buckles.
What do your superiors do with you?
Oh, got a little
Ignore me.
banter.
Oh, what did she just look at?
I was just on my way to your house.
Mr. Bingley, how do you like my ribbons for your ball?
Calm the down.
I know.
Be sure to
Younger
invite Mr. Wickham.
siblings.
He's a credit to his profession. Lydia, you can't invite people to
Oh,
other
are we
people's
upset?
balls.
Oh.
I wish I could remember the T behind Wickham and...
Oh, we'll find out.
Forgive me, but are you acquainted with him? With Mr. Darcy?
Indeed, I've been connected with his family since infancy.
Do you think she would every once in a while squint her eyes and go, Orlando? And then be like, oh, never mind, sorry.
I was thinking that.
We grew up together. His father treated me like a second son.
And then?
Loved me like a son. His father bequeathed me the rectory in his estate.
Oh,
He knew I had
snap.
my heart set on joining the church. But Darcy ignored his wishes and gave the living to another man.
Oh, shit.
But why?
His father, well, he loved me better and Darcy couldn't stand it.
How cruel.
So now I'm a poor foot soldier, too lowly even to be noticed.
I notice you and your wonderful bone structure.
And your butt.
Beautiful booty.
I still think there must have been a misunderstanding.
Oh, Jane, do you never think ill of anybody?
Well, how could Mr. Darcy do such a thing?
If it is not true, let Mr. Darcy contradict it himself.
So she does kind of want... For some reason, I was under the impression that she was like, meh, men.
No,
Which, I mean,
no,
it
no.
seemed like she kind of was.
I think she seems kind of, not indifferent to it, but kind of she's fine if it doesn't work out.
Right, okay.
Like, because she was saying to her sister, she was like, you're too amped to like people. Like, you're really open to it. Where her sister's like, oh my God, yes, this is perfect. And she's more like I mean, they're cool.
And he's like,
Where's
the
my
heart
cousin?"
of Davy Jones. What?
Always doing what's best for her family.
Oh my God.
Wow. What
Why-
a creep.
Why did that seem
He
like a
said-
scene out of a horror movie?
Because it was,
He
essentially.
came in and disappeared.
There you are.
Oh, God.
Mr. Collins.
Perhaps you will do me the honor, Miss Elizabeth. To be sure, dancing is of little consequence to me, but it does afford the opportunity to lavish
Awkward.
upon one's partner. It is my intention to remain close to you throughout the evening.
She said, let me wait, because I'm about to be able to walk away. Oh, shit. Yes, hi,
May I
hello.
have the next dance, Miss Elizabeth?
You may.
He doesn't dance. You said the way to make love grow is to dance.
Look at you
And then
discovering
guess
what
happened?
most women have already known for the last 20 years. Come on, Benji. You should have been swooning over Mr. Darcy for years.
You know, we'll see.
Why didn't you have a poster of him on your college dorm room wall?
No, I probably wouldn't have that.
I love this dance.
Indeed.
I talked about the dance. Now you ought to remark on the size of the room.
I don't do small talk.
I'm perfectly happy to oblige. Please advise me of what you would like most to hear.
For now, we may remain silent.
You talk as a rule while dancing?
No, I prefer to be unsociable and taciturn.
Also, he's holding up pretty well on the dance floor.
He didn't say he doesn't know how to dance.
Mr. Wickham is blessed with such happy manners. He is sure of making friends. Whether he's capable of retaining them is less certain.
He's been so unfortunate as to lose your friendship.
Why do you ask such a question?
To make out your character, Mr. Darcy.
And what have you discovered?
Very little. To hear such different accounts of you has puzzled me exceedingly.
That's hot. I don't know what's going on, but
I hope to afford you more clarity in the future.
if I was watching them on the dance floor, I'd be like, whoa, something's happening between
They're
those
way
two.
too close. They're not even dancing anymore. Are we doing the we're the only two people in the room thing?
Oh, shit. Well, that's hot.
Do we hate each other? Do we love each other? I guess we'll find out.
This is enemies to lovers, Benji.
I wouldn't call them enemies, though.
Not yet.
This is
not with that attitude.
Frenemies to lovers.
Indifference to lovers.
Right.
I don't know.
Two people who kind of like to jab at each other to lovers.
Mary, is that her name?
You've delighted us long enough. And the other young ladies have returned.
Oh, Mary.
No wonder she's so sullen all the time.
I forgot how just fun these
camera
the choreography is of this movie. There's always something happening.
Must throw her sisters in the way of other
Like what? Has this all been one shot?
That would be impressive.
Oh.
I've been practicing it all week.
That's sad.
What a great shot, though. Oh my gosh, that was just so impressive.
She looks like Ariana, kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bennett, wake up.
That was
all night.
Charles, you cannot be serious.
Yeah, he's dead serious. He's about to start singing. Who the hell let you in? He's been
It's his
He's staying with
estate.
them. That's right. That was so random.
I was hoping, if it would not trouble you, that I might solicit a private audience with Miss Elizabeth.
I'm with Mr. Darcy.
Certainly. Everyone else to the drawing
And we're
room.
kicking everybody out. We don't want to. We don't want to go somewhere.
Almost as soon as I entered the house, I singled you out as the companion of my future life.
No, you singled
And
out
now,
her sister.
Nothing remains but for me to assure you in the most animated language of the violence of my affection.
Mr. Collins, you are too hasty, sir. You forget that I have given no answer.
He's gonna propose already.
But I regret that I must decline it.
I am disinclined to acquiesce to his request.
Mr. Collins, I am perfectly serious. You could not make me happy, and I'm convinced I'm the last woman in the world who could make you happy.
You simply seek to increase my love by suspense, according to the usual practice of elegant females.
Sir,
That's not it.
I am not the sort of female to torment a respectable man. I cannot accept you.
Well,
Not them busting in and laughing.
Don't worry, Miss Collins. We'll have this little hiccup dealt with immediately.
It's a no. It's a no from me.
She vows she will not have him.
Well, there you go. He got his answer.
Collins may not have Lizzie.
What am I to do?
Come and talk to her.
She made her choice.
Your mother will never see you again if you do not marry Mr. Collins, and I will never see you again if you do.
Period.
Bennett. Thank you, Papa. What's the matter? Jane?
Is he leaving? They find him someone else? They're brother and sister, right?
I think so. And he's just there. He's just doing businessman things from back then, which is hanging around a pen and quill and
I travel to different estates and do business things.
What was Cinderella's dad doing?
He ledges and trades and things. And busy. I am so busy.
God damn it. I need to know what these fathers are doing. Like, what's Mr. Bennett doing? They're not making any money because he's just like,
He has his money. He has the estate and all the money. He's retired.
Caroline sees that her brother is in love with you and is taking him off to persuade him otherwise.
Okay.
He loves you, Jane. Do not give up.
I've come here to tell you the news.
What?
Mr. Collins and I are engaged.
But he's ridiculous.
Oh, hush. I'm 27 years old.
20 and 7.
I'm already a burden to my parents.
Oh.
And I'm frightened. Don't you dare judge me.
It's hard to watch movies nowadays when it all just kind of boils down to we don't have money and
Yeah.
we're trying not to die.
We're trying not
poor.
to be destitute. Here's a possibility. There's a possibility.
Oh, shit. Is that what's happening right now?
There's a possibility.
I would be happy to visit you at your earliest convenience.
Yeah, remember when your husband proposed to me?
Yeah. Remember when I turned him down flat?
Has he told you about that? Did he tell you about that?
Welcome to our humble abode.
I mean, at least he just seems kind of annoying and not actually bad.
We've received an invitation to visit Rosings this evening from Lady Catherine de Bourgh.
How wonderful.
The glazing alone costs upwards of £20,000.
Goodness
Come along.
gracious.
I think a little later we'll play cards.
Oh, flip. I forgot she was in this.
Who?
You don't recognize that voice?
Berg. Not yet.
Wow.
She said like a half a word.
I know, and I instantly recognized it. Come on.
She didn't say anything. Oh, no, I wouldn't recognize her.
How would you not recognize M?
M who? Is that the same Judi Dench, right?
Yes.
No, I don't know her that well.
So you are Elizabeth Bennet?
I am, your ladyship.
Oh, look.
A macaw.
Mr. Darcy.
I trust your family is in good health, Miss Elizabeth.
My eldest sister is currently in London. Perhaps you happen to see her there.
I haven't been fortunate enough, no.
Play the pianoforte, Miss Bennet?
A little, ma'am, and very poorly.
Do you draw?
No, not at all.
Well, how the hell am I going to get you married?
Your sisters, do they draw?
Not one.
I suppose you had no opportunity. Come, Miss Bennet, and play for us. Or better, natural taste.
This is a freaking painting.
I
Yeah.
never learned.
I think they do that on purpose. Every time we're around the really wealthy people, they stand like they're in a painting.
You're talking about in this movie exclusively?
Yeah.
Exclusively?
Lady Catherine, I'm not afflicted with false modesty. When I say I play poorly,
Come, Lizzie.
I'm not afflicted with false modesty. When I say I suck, I suck.
Same thing I said when I told him no, that I wasn't going to marry him. Not playing games, y'all.
I know everyone thinks, oh.
Shut up.
Oh,
don't
Lizzie.
be like that. Like, no. Trust. I mean,
It's better than me.
better than what I could
you need to
do.
frighten me, Mr. Darcy. But I won't be alarmed, even if your sister does play so well.
I'm well enough acquainted with you, Miss Elizabeth, to know that I cannot alarm you, even should I wish it.
You know.
I do not have the talent of conversing easily with people I have never met before.
He's shy.
Take your aunt's advice and practice.
Ooh. Oh, that hurt his feelings. He's trying. He danced.
Look at him.
He's like, man, I just keep messing up. She's never gonna like me.
How could you not like her, though?
Ah, no, straight up.
The camera, the smash zoom was amazing.
Bro, what's happening? What's going on? Are you allowed to be here without anybody?
I'm afraid Mr.
Are we
and Mrs.
married
Collins
now?
have gone on business to the village.
What's up? Are they dead? What's happening? Hello?
Are you
gonna ask me out? Are you gonna ask me out?
This is a charming house. I believe my aunt did a great deal to it when Mr. Collins first arrived.
You're working on your conversation? Oh, he's trying.
Shall I call for some tea?
No, thank you. Good day, Miss Elizabeth. It's been a pleasure.
Mr. Darcy, oh you.
So far, you've told him to dance, and he danced the next time you saw him. Then you told him to talk, and he talked the next time you saw him. Come on, girl. The way he ran when somebody came, I'm like, were you here to murder me? Like, what's that about?
Darcy is a most loyal companion. He saved the man from an imprudent marriage.
Who was the man?
His closest friend, Charles Bingley.
Did you catch that?
I think it was a family that was considered unsuitable.
Oh, he blocked.
So he separated them.
I missed the name. I was thinking Bingley was Wickham.
No. Bingley's
Bingley's
the
the
redhead.
guy. This keeps happening.
The rain, Benji.
Let the rain fall.
You could have been lusting over this. You could have been reenacting these scenes when you were all but a little schoolgirl.
All the times that I was talking to no one, I could have been reenacting these scenes.
Miss Elizabeth,
Yeah, what?
I have struggled in vain and I can bear it no longer. I have fought against my better judgment, my family's expectation, the inferiority of your birth, my rank and circumstance, all these things, and I'm willing to put them aside and ask you to end my agony.
I don't understand.
I love you.
Most ardently.
Most ardently.
That's words from this.
Yeah.
Please do me the honor of accepting my hand.
Period.
No.
Period. You got money. Did you see the castle?
The inferiority of my rank.
Are you rejecting me?
I'm sure that the feelings which, as you've told me, have hindered your regard will help you in overcoming it. Do you think that anything might tempt me to accept the man who has ruined, perhaps forever, the happiness of a most beloved sister? Do you deny it, Mr. Darcy?
I watched them most carefully and realised his attachment was deeper than hers.
That's because she's shy.
Bingley, too, is modest and was persuaded she didn't feel strongly
Because
for him.
you
You're
suggested
shy.
it.
I did it for his own good.
My sister hardly shows her true feelings to me.
Oh.
You should know about that, Mr.
I know,
Darcy.
really?
It was the lack of propriety shown by your mother, your 3 younger sisters, even on the occasion of your father. Forgive me.
No.
You and your sister I must exclude from this.
Yeah, the rest of the family is just kind of woo, and it's like, no.
And what about Mr. Wickham? He told me of his misfortunes.
Oh, yes, his
Yes,
misfortunes.
his fortunes are great indeed.
You ruin his chances, and yet you treat him with sarcasm.
So this is your opinion of me.
Your
Thank you for
pride.
explaining so fully.
My
Perhaps these
prejudice.
offences might have been overlooked had not your pride been hurt by my honesty in admitting scruples about our relationship.
And those are the words of a gentleman. From the first moment I met you, your arrogance and conceit, your selfish disdain for the feelings of others made me realise that you were the last man in the world I could ever be prevailed upon to marry.
No kiss.
God, I feel bad. You're going to have to edit this scene. It's a shame any line has to be cut from this scene.
Cutting it all out.
No.
Forgive
Are
me,
they...
Madam, for taking up so much of your time.
God damn. That was like fucking poetry right there.
That was poetry.
That was a goddamn action scene, musical number, sex. That was everything all in one.
So, like, if you love her and you're going to marry her, then why separate her sister? Because she's going to then be...
Because he cares about his friend.
Yeah. But if you marry her, then her sister will be elevated, which will make her worth the marriage anyways.
He didn't. It wasn't about the money. He said the main thing is he didn't think her sister liked him. And that was it.
That's lame.
I mean...
That's lame, Mr. Darcy.
Put that on your Tumblr account.
That's lame, Mr. Darcy. Okay? You, of all people, should know that some people don't show affection the same. You should have been able...
That's lame, Mr. Darcy. Elizabeth Bennett? Elizabeth Bennett.
Yeah.
Benji Jones.
There's a possibility.
Oh, him again.
Oh, is that Dars?
He just loves sneaking up, doesn't he?
I came to leave you this.
Is it a letter that says, hey, sorry, you should marry that girl that you like, to your friend?
But if I may, I will address the 2 offences you have laid against me. My father loved Mr. Wickham as a son. In consequence, he left him a generous living. But upon my father's death, Mr. Wickham announced he had no intention of taking orders.
Ooh.
He demanded the value of the living which he was given, and which he gambled away within weeks.
Weeks? Ridiculous.
He then wrote demanding more money, which I refused.
I figured it was something like that.
He came back to see us last summer, at which point he declared passionate love for my sister, whom he tried to persuade to elope with him.
Gross.
She is to inherit £30,000. When it was made clear he would never receive a penny of that inheritance, he disappeared.
Wow.
I will not attempt to convey the depth of Georgiana's despair.
Oh.
She was 15 years old.
Oh my God.
George.
As to the other matter, that of your sister and Mr. Bingley.
That was my
Though the
bad.
motives which governed me may to you appear insufficient, they were in the service of a friend.
That's lame, Mr. Darcy.
That's lame, Mr. Darcy.
I'm quite over him, Lizzie.
I don't think that's true.
It's true. Lydia's been invited to go to Brighton with the force.
Please, Papa, don't let her go.
And she's far too poor to be an object of prey to anyone. The officers will find women better if they're wild. Let us hope, in fact, that her stay in Brighton will teach her her own insignificance.
Oh.
Otherwise, she can hardly grow any worse.
Father, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Jeez, Dad.
What did we say? That's Darcy.
That's lame, Mr.
That's lame, Mr. Bennett.
I saw Mr. Darcy when I was at Rosings. Did he mention Mr. Bingley? No.
No, he did. That's a lie. Did Bingley get married already, or can we still save it? What's the haps? What's going on here?
Gorgeous.
Where exactly
That's
are
a
we?
painting right there too.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're quite close to Pemberley.
Mr. Darcy's home.
Oh, Mr. Darcy.
Look at that.
My God. Are all these places real?
Probably, maybe.
If that's
did they CGI it a little bit bigger? You could have had that. The way I would have said yes to him and figured out the rest later.
Benji.
Wow.
Holy shit.
He got money.
That's just, wow. I don't even care about all the other stuff. Just that roof.
Wow.
Yikes.
Delicate work.
Break it.
Is that Mr. Darcy? That's him.
Huh. She's like, huh, he's so,
He's cute and marble.
Mr. Darcy.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Look at her. Oh, she's down bad, too.
Face. Does the young lady know Mr. Darcy?
Only a little.
He just proposed a few days
You
ago.
not think him a handsome man, miss?
He's cute. He's all right. He's got a lot of money, so that makes him way hotter. What?
What's it like swimming in a pool that shallow?
Well, I'm not swimming. I'm dancing around and splashing in the puddle.
Is that her sister? Oh, or is that his sister? And he's a fan.
What, did they see him? Her?
Yeah, he saw, and just the crash zooms in this movie are great.
Wow, that huge ass house he had over in her area is
I
nothing.
thought you were in London.
No.
No.
No, I'm not.
God, they
No.
love each other.
No, I
We
came
would not
back
have come
a day
had we
early,
known you
some
were
business with my steward. And now you're having a pleasant trip?
Oh
Very
my
pleasant.
God.
Wow.
Tomorrow we go to Matlock.
Tomorrow.
I want to see longer.
Are you staying at Lambton?
Yes, at the Rose and Crown.
Goodness gracious. Looks like he's about to cry. I just like you so much.
Bye, Mr. Darcy.
The way she smiles she has such a great smile. Well, neither of you are ever going to fall in love if you just keep
running off.
We've just met Mr. Darcy. He's asked us to dine with him tomorrow.
Goodness gracious.
Damn, so Mr. Wickham just came in like a freaking bat out of hell, swooped up a 14, 15-year-old girl, got her attached to him,
and then dropped her when he found out he couldn't get her money.
Gross.
Miss Elizabeth! My brother has told me so much about you. I feel as if we are friends already.
Your unfortunate brother once had to put up with my playing for a whole evening.
But he says you play so well.
He lied.
Then he has perjured himself most profoundly.
No, I said played quite well.
Oh.
Well, he's not
A
very well.
smile.
I know, I was like, I don't know what to do with that.
That was nice. Oh, look at you.
God damn, you guys love each other. Can you just get over with it?
No. A letter for you, madam. Oh, it's from Jane.
I don't remember.
Lydia has run away.
Okay. That's sad. I'm sorry, that is
Mr.
sad.
Wickham.
Oh, no!
My father has gone to London, but I know very well that nothing can be done.
Would I could help you?
I think it is too late.
We could kill him.
I always said they were unfit to take charge of her.
Now she's ruined.
Well, then why did you let her go?
Who will take you now with a fallen sister?
Who's found them?
They married.
They will be if father will settle £100 a year on her. That is Wickham's condition.
No man in his senses would marry Lydia under so slight a temptation as 100 a year. Your uncle must have been very generous.
Lydia married. And at 15 too.
Oh, she's happy now.
I must put on my things and tell
God.
Lady Lucas.
Jesus, Mom.
Daughter married.
Is that really all you think about?
When you
Clearly.
have 5 daughters, Lizzie, tell me what else will occupy your thoughts.
You know,
She
years
said-
ago when I first watched this, I was like, that mom's insane. But now knowing what things would have been like back then, I'm like, I can't say I fully blame you.
Got shit else to do.
But not this guy. This guy will literally...
Yeah.
Sarah Sims and her carriage.
He's gonna use all their money.
He's a piece of shit.
Mr. Darcy was at your wedding.
He was the one that discovered us. He paid for the wedding. Wickham's commission. Everything. But don't tell anyone. He told me not to tell.
Mr. Darcy.
Stop it, Lizzie.
Oh, so she's married now.
Yeah, which is what saved them, because she was gonna ruin the whole family if she just ran off.
Bro, that guy sucks.
Piece of shit.
You're gonna be lucky if your sister isn't like murdered.
Right? I guess she won't be murdered. He's got the oh, no. Okay. He's gonna be a piece of shit. I thought he'd just be too busy ignoring her when he's using all their money.
Mr. Bingley is returning to Netherfield.
Mr. Bingley?
I have to fix something. You need to ask her sister out.
I'm trying to get laid, so you need to marry her.
Got it. Okay.
He's here. He's at the door. Mr. Bingley.
Mr. Bingley?
behave naturally.
Everybody stay calm. Stay calm.
Do you hope to stay long in the country, Mr. Bingley?
Just a few weeks for the shooting.
Are you well, Mr. Darcy?
I return to town tomorrow.
So soon.
That's lame, Mr. Darcy.
My Jane looks well, does she not?
Does indeed.
You're going to have some big blue-eyed kids.
I know.
Well, we must be going, I think. Darcy?
This is super weird.
Did men just come over to houses to stare for a second and then leave?
And then leave. This is so awkward.
Excuse me.
What the hell are you doing? I told you to ask her out.
That's a good sign, right?
I guess.
I don't know.
Miss Bennet?
Mr. Bingley?
He's role-playing with him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, though, that he came with Mr. Darcy.
Yeah, it's actually not that bad.
We're low-key good now.
I've been so blind.
Look, it's him. He's back. He's come again.
Not him getting his shit together and coming straight back. I'm dead.
That's cute.
No, that's great. Good. Love that.
But I would like to request the privilege of speaking to Miss Bennet.
Period.
Which one?
Get out.
Alone.
Oh.
I think we all know which one. We will all be listening at the door.
Absolutely.
I must tell you, I've been the most unmitigated and comprehensive ass.
Oh.
Good. I appreciate that.
Yes. 1,000 times yes.
Is that where 1,000 times yes comes from, or is that just something we said?
I don't know.
Thank the Lord for that. I thought it would never happen.
Mom!
We didn't announce it yet, Mom. Jeez.
God.
Hey, you. Looking kind of naked, looking kind of plain right here.
Hey, love is more is about more than demanding of each other.
Hey, you love me or not? Prove it.
Oh, Mr. Darcy.
Come on, go back and talk to her.
I am confident they will do well together.
I knew she could not be so beautiful for nothing.
Oh, Lizzie, if I could but see you so happy, if there was such another man for you.
Or woman. Not the time for that.
Not the time.
Lady Catherine.
Oh.
I need to speak to Miss Elizabeth Bennet alone. Do you intend to be united with my nephew, Mr. Darcy? I know this to be a scandalous falsehood.
If you believed it to be impossible, I wonder you took the trouble of coming so far.
Okay. Has my nephew made you an offer of marriage?
Your ladyship has declared it to be impossible.
Let me be understood. Mr. Darcy is engaged to my daughter. Do you think it can be prevented by a young woman of inferior birth? Are you engaged to him?
No.
I am not.
But now I think I want to be.
Will you promise never to enter into such an engagement?
I will not, and I certainly never shall. You have insulted me in every possible way and can now have nothing
Period.
further to say.
Okay, bye. They're all so nosy. They need better ways to eavesdrop.
I have never been thus treated in my entire life.
Same bitch, bye. Oh. Who's that?
Look. You could have been daydreaming about this, Benji. That you're Mr. Darcy
About
walking
some
to you.
Wonderful rich man
as
coming
the
to me at
sun
sunrise.
Kissed the sky.
Then I would kiss a guy.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
My aunt.
Yes, she was here.
How can I ever make amends for such behavior?
Marry me?
After what you have done for Lydia,
She's kind of
and I
naked.
suspect for Jane also, it is I who should be making amends.
Surely you must know it was all for you.
I put that together. Thank you.
I believe you spoke with my aunt last night, and it has taught me to hope. My affections and wishes have not changed. But one word from you will silence me forever.
It's a lot of power.
She likes that.
She said, I might just say no to with you.
No.
However, your feelings have changed.
He's just got such sweet eyes. He's got kind eyes.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing when they casted him.
Yeah.
You have bewitched me, body and soul, and I love, and love, and love you. I never wish to be parted from you from this day on.
Oh. Oh, very forward.
Your hands are cold.
Damn. Let's see a wedding. Let's see a wedding. Let's see a wedding. We're not going to get a wedding, are we?
I don't remember.
Shut the door, please, Elizabeth.
I don't know why we need to ask. I think Mom would burn this house down with all of us in it if we said no.
Listen, are you out of your senses?
He's a human. You're a mermaid.
I thought you hated the man. But this would be nothing if you really liked him.
I love him.
I love him.
Oh,
He's not proud. I was wrong. I was
prejudiced.
entirely wrong about him.
What has he done?
Not that.
Well, they are making him sweat, us sweat.
I know. I'm surprised Mom is this calm.
I must pay him back.
No.
I'm surprised she's not standing behind the dad with a gun to his
Tell him
head.
what he
Like,
didn't want it.
yes, right?
He and I are so similar. We're both so stubborn.
That's cute.
You're the same. Oh, Dad.
You really do love him, don't you?
Well, looks like Dad's got a favorite.
I think we knew that.
I heartily give my consent.
Maybe that's why Mom isn't in here forcing him. She's like, that one's his daughter. Like, I have no say. She learned, like, this one I can't tell her where to go.
Could not have parted with you, my Lizzie, to anyone less worthy.
And now is he going to go take over a country and be their president?
And that's it.
Wow.
That's cute.
Wow.
That was a great movie.
That was super cute. I see why y'all have been asking us for so long to do this movie.
Yeah.
I was worried because I was kind of tired coming in. It's over 2 hours. It's going to be long.
You do not feel it.
Went by really, really quickly.
I was thinking that. I was like,
Yeah.
we've watched a lot of movies on this channel. That went so quick.
And I will say, as far as the kind of tropes of will they, won't they, and drawing the time out of having them barely meet in the beginning and then be together in the end, it didn't feel like they were going out of their way to keep them apart.
I mean, you could tell the filmmakers put a lot of love and care into bringing it to life.
I like them a lot.
I know.
Together.
I know. You feel like you actually get to know them.
Yeah, I just, I would have liked a wedding.
It's fair. You would have loved that. This will be
an
everlasting love.
I know.
End credits. Pride and Prejudice.
Just like everybody being happy, and then like the two last sisters meeting someone at the other, at the other sisters' wedding. Maybe the one husband that sucks dying in battle, and then you see them moving into the new big houses because they're all rich now. Yeah. Anyways, that'll be Pride and Prejudice 2. Two Pride, two Prejudice.
Gosh, dang it. I really enjoyed it. The filmmaking caught me so off guard. I remember liking this when I first saw it back in 2006 probably. And I don't think I understood how impressive the filmmaking was. It's just so full of life. It's always engaging. There's always something happening. The camera felt like it was alive.
Yeah.
The choreography, the cinematography, the costumes, all of it just felt like it was brimming with just life. God, it's just so good.
Well,
I feel like a 13-year-old girl watching this movie, Benji. I'm gonna put a Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth Bennet poster on the wall.
You could have had a Mr. Darcy poster. Like, girl, you want a Mr. Darcy poster.
That was a good freaking movie.
He was so sweet though, and I think I like the fact that it's anytime I see the trope of, oh, well, the guy's shy and he's just not able to express himself, you watch it and you're just like, no, he's mean. Like, he's like angry looking, and then even when you go back and watch it again, you're like, I can see where you were trying to ride that line, but here it's just like he's just very clearly just like and you could just read everything on his face. Like, yeah.
So good. I'm glad we watched that. It's got me all prepped and wet for Bridgerton.
Yes. We are prepped and wet for Bridgerton.
Prepped and wet for Bridgerton,
here
baby.
on the Pink Popcast.
If you like what you saw and you want to see more, like we said, $5 Patreon tier, go check it out. We have the full reaction there. We just finished up exclusively watching Mary and George. I don't know what we've picked, but it's right here. This is what we've picked next. Wow. Oh, it's probably really good.
So check that out. It's going to be there, and we're going to be watching it.
Like, follow, subscribe, hit the
bell for notifications.
And until next time,
I'm Benji.
I'm Rizzo.
Sweet dreams, pop stars.
And we love you most ardently. How do people make money back then? I feel like I watch these movies and everyone's always like, oh, the money is here and gone. And I'm like, what do you do? No wonder you're not making money. You're just in the freaking office all day going, no money, no more money.
Well, it's, different things. The same things we do nowadays.
Oh my God, Benji, can I pause real quick? I gotta pee. He's so bad.
Oh my God.
I've been trying to hold it in. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh.
Entertain them.
Rizzo, no, I'm not gonna entertain them.
It'll be quick. Izzy, Rizzy.
Wizzy's taking a pizzy again. I should just grab the camera and live stream it. Be like, all right, guys, it's me. I'm in the bathroom with Pizzy Rizzy, and he's taking a whizzy. This is fun. So I'm interested. So as of right now, I'm wondering why. I guess she doesn't realize that she likes Mr. Darcy yet. So, because I'm like, when he clears everything up, the couple reasons why you didn't like him, then maybe that would be, maybe then send him a letter and be like, hey, I could rethink the whole marriage thing. Maybe not marriage yet, but maybe we could court for a little bit, and just see how it goes.
Hello?
So that's where I'm at right now.
What are we talking about?
Just trying to figure out what's going on with these two.
Busy.